What's been the difference the last 4 games, and then how much has Nakobe factored into that?
Well, I think as a unit, we're just playing it better. Obviously, Nakobe helps. Last 2 weeks, Phillips helps. I think Jalen Carter has really kicked up his game here lately. So it's a combination of a bunch of things.
How much of that has to do with his conditioning from what you've seen with Jalen?
That has something to do with it. Plus, I think he was nursing that hit a shoulder, and then the thing that kept him out of the Giants game. I think it's conditioning improving and health improving.
Change. Is there anybody? How important are takeaways to you? And is there anybody who really influenced you in that regard, teaching it and preaching it?
Yeah, I worked with Tom too.
Yeah.
Coached against Tom.
But it was, as far as taking the ball away, I think he was.
Yeah, I mean, you get it from everybody. I've always had, everywhere I've been the last, at least 20 years, a coach that would lead that charge defensively. And Bobby does that here. Yeah, it's important. Any little tidbit you can get from anybody, tape study, a person, anything helps.
What goes into those fourth down stops as far as your calls and the execution?
Yeah. First off, it was just overall good play by the guys. They executed the calls correctly with good energy and physicalness that you need to stop. The couple runs that were run there, and then get tight in coverage. I think it's just good execution, and our guys believe that they can stop a short yardage play.
A couple of the defensive linemen said that you had implemented a tip drill last week leading into that game. What were you seeing on film? What did you pick up on? Why was that implemented?
Yeah, I didn't implement it. Clint did.
Okay.
Yeah, he just had some batted balls, and we thought we could get some.
How many of those do you typically carry into a week?
What's that?
Like, scouting points that end up becoming factors in a game like that.
Well, you always try and identify things you can do that may help you win, that may not be so apparent to everybody. And that was one.
With Nakobe coming back from the injury, were there certain things you were looking for to know that he was back to being himself?
No, just overall. I mean, I know what he looks like when he's right. I think we did the right thing. He could have played that Giants game. I didn't feel comfortable doing that. And he's progressed nicely, both in practice and in the games, and you guys have seen it. Why is what?
Why are you keeping the rotation inside linebacker?
Oh, just because, keep Jihad in there ready to roll because he's the next guy up in the as an ILB. But he's been getting time too at OLB. So he'll probably stay similar.
Is there something to that time you have to regroup, or is that coincidence?
Coincidence.
So there was nothing that occurred during the bye this year that you think...
We held no meetings with the players and no practices with the players.
But I imagine you watch the team. And
Oh, yeah. I mean, we do our due diligence, but...
But that's not the reason.
No, the players are the reason.
One more on Nakobe. Has it surprised you? I mean, he missed almost 9 months. Has it surprised you how quickly he's gotten back to himself?
I know he worked really hard in his rehab. He was bugging those guys in the training room to come back earlier than they allowed him to. So from that regard, no. And Nakobe's got good instincts, good football acumen. Kind of a football, I don't want to say comes easy, but it comes natural to him. So that speeds it up too.
Yeah. What goes into that? I mean, in terms of recognition and ability.
Yeah, recognition is important, and hopefully that doesn't happen too many more times.
You called Dory Jackson a survivor last week. What'd you make of his play?
I thought he played good. He got beat early for a couple, but hung in there. Made the big third down stop in the second half. And another play that was critical was when we held him in the red zone. That tackle he made on either first or second down to keep it a short game was a big play. So I thought he played well.